I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So it's the same problem, same thing, same story, same story, same story, same story, dog. Garret Bradbury. Garret Bradbury, man. Yes, I'm going to talk about the trenches. I'm going to speak on Bradbury because I don't believe in Bradbury. I'm going to get to the article in a minute, and I'm not the only one who don't believe in Garret Bradbury, dog. Huh? I cannot fathom why the Minnesota Vikings, for some reason, are fixated on having Garret Bradbury as their starting center, dog. You're only as strong, you only go as far as your trenches. You hear me? That's it, dog. And right now, the Vikings have a weak trenches, homie. A weak trenches, man. Especially on the D line. We already know about the defensive side of the ball. The interior already got to that. Go check the video out. But everybody's sitting back acting like the offensive line is certified. It's solidified. Garret Bradbury, still softy, the biggest softy, one of the biggest softy in the NFL, is still your center. The center controls everything. The center runs everything, dog. What did KOC forget? Huh? Did KOC forget how the Rams won the trenches when he got his Super Bowl ring? Did he forget, dog? Oh, you forgot KOC? You forgot Quasi? All the great teams you've been around? Huh? With spectacular offensive lines? You telling me you trust Bradbury as your center? He's had 5 years to prove himself, and he ain't proven nothing yet. Same old storyline, dog. Bradbury getting bench pressed off the line of scrimmage. Off the line of scrimmage, bench press, dog. No heart, no determination. He always folds. He always folds. You hear me? I don't care what nobody talking about. They fold him like a pretzel. They fold him up like a hot pretzel, dog. And I'm supposed to be, Vikings fans are supposed to be excited about this roster, believe in this roster head. Huh? Care who your quarterback is. I said 1,000 times. I don't care who your quarterback is, dog. If you don't got nobody to protect him, you ain't got no running game. The Vikings had no run game last season, homie. Zero, nada, finito. You hear me? I don't care if you got Patrick Mahomes back there, dog. You got to have time to throw. You got to have a run game to keep the defense honest, keep them on their heels. You hear me? What Bradbury going to do? And I see people talking about Blake Brandel like he's the next big thing. Huh? Like he's just this ultimate guard. This great guard who moves bodies. Man, get him out of here. Tired of people hyping these clowns up, these buffoons up, making them be something they not, dog. Bradbury ain't nothing for real. No disrespect either. I'm stating facts. And if Bradbury get mad, tell him get at me. I love to bench press him too, dog. Let me join the bench press party, homie. Telling me about Bradbury? You feel comfortable about Bradbury being the leader, the captain of the front line? Being the main communicator on your front line, and you cool with that? The center runs everything, puts players in the right position, huh? Lines people up the right way. Bradbury? Against any elite defense, dog, he gets ate up. He gets ate up. Week in, week out. Week in, week out. You hear me? So excuse me if I don't believe in that chump. Only time he get hype and excited, only time he move his ass is when he in the cheeseburger line wanting some extra fries and ketchup on the side. You kidding me, baby? Huh? Are we supposed to trust in this offense? The last 2, 3, 4 years, it's been the same problem, same liability, homie. Bradbury, dog. Bradbury, soft ass. Ed Ingram, too. Blake Brandel, too. Huh? You gotta be kidding me, dog. People getting hyped about this sucker. Now I wish Bradbury the best. I hope he is improved. I don't see it happening. Heck no. This man done had 4 years, 5 years to prove something. What has he proved? What is he good at? The screen pass game? Man, the Vikings can't even set up a screenplay correctly. Huh? KOC can't even draw up the correct screenplay. Slow developing. TJ Hawkinson, he can't even move his ass to get the screen. Where's the bodies? Where's the bodies? And you telling me they don't take a chance in the draft, in free agency, and bring at least one guy in the building to get that softy out of here? Yeah, I'm turned up because he's a softy, dog. He don't deserve his spot on the field. What, he gets to trot his big ass in the training camp? Pillsbury Doughboy get the trot in, walks in with a starting job. He ain't got to prove nothing. He ain't got to do nothing. It's just given to him. That's the Vikings way. That's the Vikings way, homie. Huh? Put a rookie in there. Put a UDFA in there. Make him bow. Put some pressure on his heels. Huh? Make him earn that steak plate. Yeah. Make him earn that steak plate, dog. Getting the extra tray. Take his tray. Take his tray. Softy. Charmin soft boy. Angel soft boy. Huh? You kidding me, dog? Cottondale soft boy. People getting excited about Blake BRANDEL, Garret Bradbury. I could care less. Only two legitimate players you got on your whole line, certified dogs, Brian O'Neill, and he don't show up sometimes. Christian Darrisaw, and he always banged up. Talking to me about an O-line, about a Bradbury. Man, I've seen enough of him, dog. Get him out the building. You're doing a disservice to your offense, KOC, to yourself. Get to this article, man. Tired of these boys all cat, boy. Make no sense, homie. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of line. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of line, homie. Former Vikings GM not sold on one of Minnesota's offensive stars. I'm not either. Ever since Kevin O'Connell was hired to be the new head coach of the Minnesota Vikings in 2022, the overall performance of the team's offense line is an underrated but significant improvement that has been made. What improvement? I don't want to hear about they was top 10, top 6 in run game and passing game. Look at the eye test. Look at the eye test. I'm tired of hearing about PFF. Under the Vikings' previous regime, the team never seemed to figure out how to put together a solid offensive line. They still ain't put together a solid offensive line, my boy. Yeah, you hear me, my boy? But just in 2 seasons with O'Connell leading the charge, Minnesota's offensive line has transformed into one of the better blocking units in the entire NFL. What, when, where, and how? They couldn't move the ball. They couldn't move the ball. They couldn't move the ball, Vikings age. What we talking about here? We being biased here? Minnesota Vikings, nice. Huh? Minnesota Vikings, nice. Even with improvements, however, there are still plenty of concerns about the Vikings' offensive line heading into the 2024 campaign. Duh. Former Minnesota Vikings general manager worried about Garret Bradbury in 2024. Despite performing at a mediocre level during the majority of his NFL career, mediocre, below mediocre, it's poor. Minnesota has kept Garret Bradbury around as the team's starting center ever since they selected him in the first round of the 2019 draft. Wasted pick. It doesn't seem like the Vikings are really concerned about Bradbury as their starter for next season, though, as the only competition they added in the last few months was rookie Michael Juergens in the 7th round of this year's NFL draft. Understandably, not everyone is sold on the idea of Minnesota sticking with Bradbury at center for the 2024 season. Why should you be sold? Why should you be sold, dog? Ain't no guarantees with Bradley. Only guarantee with Garret Bradbury is he going to be the first one in the damn lunch line, ready to eat up all the food, eat all the leftovers up, dog. Huh? Drinking all the chocolate milk and cookies. The chocolate milk and cookies. Put them cookies down, boy. You don't deserve them cookies, boy. Most recently, former Viking general manager Jeff Diamond shared his concerns about the team.
We just get hustles. There's no way they were 70.
Interesting. It's both an electric and a gas car.
Put them cookies down, homie.
Quite the paradox.
What is you making noise? Man, what? Bruh. Up out of here, dog. Are you kidding me? Cookies in his hand, dog. Let's get back to it, man. Most recently, former Viking general manager Jeff Diamond shared his concerns about the team's current starting center in an article over on VikingsTerritory.com. Competition should help the Vikings' interior offensive line improve this season, but I still worry about center Garret Bradbury when he's matched up against elite nose tackles such as Giants' Dexter Lawrence in the opener and Kenny Clark of the Packers. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm not the only one. What did Dexter Lawrence do to Bradbury in the playoff game? What did Dexter Lawrence do to Garret Bradbury in the first round of the playoffs? Ate him up, manhandled him, ate him for lunch, breakfast and dinner and dessert. Made him look like a baby, a soft poodle, huh? Charmin soft pump like clockwork. It's like clockwork. He gets dominated. Diamond was Minnesota's general manager for more than a handful of years during the 1990s. And while he held this role, 4 different Vikings offensive linemen were voted to at least 1 Pro Bowl. So he knows what is needed to build a successful offensive line in the NFL. Yeah, obviously the Vikings don't. Diamond certainly isn't wrong to be concerned about Bradbury as Minnesota's starting center, especially when he has to block guys like Dexter Lawrence and Kenny Clark. Bradbury has struggled time and time again against some of the best defensive linemen in the league. And as a center who's drafted in the first round, this shouldn't happen at all, dog. Bradbury's current contract with the Vikings doesn't expire until 2026, but the team could save a little more than $3.6 million if they cut him after the upcoming season. Get him out the building. So, unless he finds a way to perform better than he has during almost his entire career in the league, the 2024 campaign could potentially be his final one in Minnesota. And I hope so, because guess what? I hope so, dog. Yeah, I hope it's his last campaign, because I've seen enough. He showed you who he is time after time, year in, year out, and you rocking and rolling with this chump pump. Talking about what him and Blake BRANDEL doing, looking good against care about no Talk to me when they put the pads on. Huh? When they move a body or two, dog. Man, let me know how you feel about this, man. I'm tired of this sucker getting over. Man, fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated. Yeah, Big Skull, I'm turned up. Yeah, I'm turned up. So what, dog? I want them boys to win. Get Bradbury out the building, dog. Period, dog. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. I bet if you put a big Domino's pizza on the other side, he'll move bodies then, dog. Huh? A Domino's pizza and some cheese sticks, he'll move bodies then. Man, I'm out of here. Big Skull, man. Skull Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw heavy.